Alright, this is that walnut stick, and as you can see, I've drawn this out to be a 1/4 inch all the way up. It's a grid all the way up the stick, all the way to the handle. Now you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to make a maze, you know, like a corn maze or whatever maze that you do with the pencil and the paper and stuff. I'm going to draw out on it all of the places that I have to carve away, all the way the length down the stick. It's going to actually have an entrance and an exit, so it's going to take a long time. Well, I was working on it. I got my path all drawn out, so I have to go in between each path and draw in the dead ends and everything like that all the way down. So far, it took about a half an hour. Well, what I did is I put tape on it. This tape is really good tape, and I had all my checker. I peeled it off, and it was taking the pencil marks off with it. So I was like, I had to wrap it with some saran wrap. Then I wrapped it real tight with this tape. And so far, I'm about almost an hour in, and this is what I got. Just a rough cut. I have to go, you know, so I have to go all the way up the stick. I don't know if I'm going to make them a little bit wider. Might go on the outside of each, you know, on the wall and make it just a little bit wider, but that's what I got now. And that took almost an hour, and I got to go all the way up. You know, you can see how long it is and how long it's probably going to take. But that's what I've done so far. It's going to take quite a while. Well, what I'm going to do now is I got this much done. I'm going to carve this little spot out here all the way up. The bit I use is this one. It's rounded, so you got to watch. As you get to the edge, you have to put the cutting part there because it cuts at a circular, and then you use this bit. I use this bit to follow up and get in there up as close as I can, and then I'll go all the way through it with another bit, but I'm going to do this one for right now. You don't want the bit to go too fast because it actually burns the wood. You just want to take your time and go slow. I might be able to go just a little faster, I don't know. You got to be careful when you're working on this part, this area. Is it? You go too deep, it'll actually jump. It'll jam in there, and it'll jump to this one, or if it'll jump to that one, and it'll mess that one up. So you have to be really careful how deep you go. You just want to go first, the first pass, and then I'll get another pass here. And then I'll go up to here. And I go again. I'll keep going back and forth until I get it to the right depth on how deep I want to get it. And that's how deep I gotta get. I just go by whatever the other ones are, and then when I go back, if it's not wide enough, I go back with this bit. I'll put it in and I'll carve it out just to make it more square, because when you carve with this, you're like this way or that way, so you gotta even it up, especially when you're going sideways. When you go sideways, one side of that is deeper, like at an angle this way, you know, like this part here. Well, that's what I did so far, and then I'll just keep going. You can see how long it's going to take. I still have to go the whole length. So far, I think this is like 12 hours. So I keep chipping away at it every couple hours a day, or whatever, how long I got. It's sunny today, so I'll be out here for a little while. Alright, from down on the bottom, this is how far I got. I got all the way up to the whole length, and now I got to go to the handle. What I got to do is put one more bit on it and go in between. I went like 3 times in between these things, and now I have to go again with one more bit, and then I can work on the tip, the handle, and the top, and then do a final sanding, and we'll be done. But that's it, all the way down. Can you see the name in it? I don't know if you can see it. I put a name in there. Well, now that it's all finished, I guess I got to show it to you. The top, I like this top because it was a pretty nice color, and I put the leather around it. It was 5.5 inches handle. I used about 19 feet of the suede leather stuff, and here it is all finished. The entrance is right there, and it goes all the way down. It has a bunch of dead ends and everything like that, and it will come out down there. Right there. I don't know if you can find your way out of there. I'm going to take it for a walk today with the dog, because she always wants to go too. So that's it. It's all done. I think it was like 32 hours of work. Not bad. Looks pretty.